Yeah, this is Black Light. We picking up from the last video what I saw when I died at the age of 4 or 5, somewhere around there. I wasn't in school yet. It could have been 3, but uh, what I seen was myself. Uh, I had an out of body experience. I seen myself looking at the doctors working on me. But before that happened, uh, I was falling down the tunnel like a spiral. It was a light, a real bright light. Uh, I came through that light. I fell from the sky into this arena. Some kind of way, that part right there I can't remember. I was on a horse. It was a black knight and a white knight, a white horse and a black horse. I can't remember the horse that I was on. Which one was I? I can't remember that. But I remember seeing the two with lances charging at each other like this and clashing. But that's when I woke up. And when I woke up, though, from that part, I was hovering over the doctors working on me. And I could see the doctor going downstairs full with sweat, telling my grandmama and them and my mother that they almost lost me. And it's vague, very vague about that. But anyway, they told me, my mother and father told me that I died, came back to life. Another time in my life, I was in a, it wasn't a gang fight. It was this girl who, because I wouldn't go with her, she called her relatives on me, which was a gang that stayed across the tracks. They tried to ambush me. And they called me. I was coming out one of my friend's house who stayed a couple of doors down from her. And they were all up in trees and in the backyard hidden. So when I came up to, they was calling me. As soon as I came out the house, they called me. And I approached them. And when I came up on them, it was just 2 of them. And he had a machete, was sitting down on the porch with a machete, with his chin on the machete. And all I had was a razor. And I had the razor up my sleeve, And so he was sitting down, and his head was right where my hand was at with the razor. And I let him see it slide down my coat. And he would have to raise the machete up to get me, but I could have just like that across his eyes, his neck, his nose, whatever. But he whistled. And when he whistled, guys started jumping out of trees and coming from the backyard. And they surrounded us, and one guy had a gun. And he put it to my head and clicked it. It didn't go off. Clicked it again, it didn't go off. So by that time, I thought there wasn't no bullets in it, but it was bullets but it didn't go off. And one of my friends that was backing me up dived on him. And only one I was thinking to get was the leader, but just about when I was getting ready to cut him, he said, let's talk real fast. So we went and negotiated, parlayed and everything, and that was it for that one. But that was twice. And several more times that I saw death, looking in the face of death and then die. So the universe been looking out for me. And so I figure like this is why I'm coming to you. And to express myself to the young ones, you know, even the ones that's 50 and 60, you know, about life in Detroit, you know. And this is what helped me, shape me, along with the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, into the white man's world. I don't want to act like the white man at all, because he's a savage and a beast. When you look at him, he looks all gentle and punkified, you know. Some of them do. Some of them look like burly and big. But he's nowhere near an angel. His basic nature is that of a savage, is that of a beast. And a lot of y'all don't want to see it. Y'all can't see it. Y'all in love with him. And that's your prerogative. But I'm just telling you how I am and why I am. Black light.